Guys, this is Ginger Rogers here from Not All About Tarot, and I'm doing a reading on what is in the energies at this time. What does Divine Spirits want me to know at this point in time? And it seems as though what my Divine Spirits are really gearing on starting now. Starting now. Anyone who's in a lower level relationship, you guys, Divine Spirits are gearing on that. And it is starting today here. This energy is starting today. This is probably a part of the karma wheel here, the karmic wheel, the part of the cycle here. Divine Spirits are getting any kind of lower level partnerships, and these lower level partnerships geared on materialistic gains here. It did because it seems as though Divine Spirits are really telling anyone who's in a partnership that is in a lower level partnership here or a lower level relationship. It seems as though you guys were more into materialistic gains, and what Divine Spirits is saying is that this is not giving you any joy. Anyone who's in a lower level relationship, you're not having any joy at this time. You may also be having money problems as well with the 10 of coins and the 7 of coins. You guys may be trying to wait on money, waiting for investments here, and it seems as though it's not bringing you any joy at all, because this is a lower level relationship, and it's also geared on the world scheme. This is a part of the matrix game here. And this energy is a karmic relationship right here. This is with any divine masculine who is on the urge of healing, but at the end of the day, he was trapped in a karmic cycle. Divine Spirits are now breaking away those karmic cycles. If there's any karmic cycle still left, any divine narcissistic masculine that was in a karmic cycle with the karmic feminine, Divine Spirits is now breaking that away. This is a masculine who literally is still in that cycle, and it seems as though Divine Spirits are seeing them now as lower level relationships, partnerships here now. But what Divine Spirits is telling me, you guys, is that these guys are already separated. So if there's any lower level relationships that's still intact at this time, are still together, you guys may know who you are, because I'm going to tell you why. You could either be a husband and wife, or you could also be, because with the Emperor and Empress, you could also be, you guys, mother and father here of children. You may have children together and not necessarily married, but you stay together or were living together for the co-inhabitant of these children. You guys, if you are together, you are very stressed here, having a lot of sleepless nights. You guys may not even be in you may not be speaking. You surely are not sleeping together, and I would say that right now. You may not be speaking, you may not be sleeping together, but I see you guys on the urge of really separating. Why? Because this masculine has went towards someone else here. He has wooed someone else. Someone else has sparked his fancy, and there's some type of betrayal here. Now, this could also have been something that this masculine has done in the past, dealing with a soulmate of his. So this, here we go. These are masculines here who was in a karmic cycle, and they at some point in time have met their soulmates. They never gotten over these soulmates. And so now these masculines have went towards, and it seems as though they have went towards those soulmates here. Because I see some type of deception with the 7 of Swords. Someone was this masculine definitely was keeping that a secret. So of course they was keeping that a secret. They were keeping it hidden. They were keeping it intact here. This is to any karmic feminine here who is in this lower level relationship, because I definitely see marriages here. So it's like Divine Spirits is really gearing on any of these lower level relationships that were in a karmic marriage, man-made marriage here. And so now Divine Spirits is coming to tear all of that down. These masculines look like, to me though, they've already left. They probably already went to their soulmates here, because I got this Queen of Swords here. This woman is very angry. She's probably also let go of this masculine. She probably had no choice because this masculine went towards someone else in love. A new start, emotional bonding here, you guys. And it seems as though this has brought some type of frustration here. Some type of frustration here with the Four of Swords because this masculine chose someone else. So he had two people in his energy. He was with this karmic feminine and still wanted to be with this soulmate, which is his divine feminine, that he was very passionate for. It seems as though he has chosen someone else, because I got the Two of Wands, which ended up with the One. So he has chosen someone that he feels is his divine feminine, his divine partner, with the Two of Cups, someone that he is very much in love with. Very much in love with the Queen of Cups, and he's still holding on, never had let this divine feminine go. This is a soulmate here. Any of these masculines who were still in a karmic relationship, trapped into that, divine spirits is now clearing all those lower level relationships away. Bringing this forward, I'm going to ask Spirit, is this masculine here going towards any of a divine feminine who was looking to be with him? Show me in these cards. Already I do have the Four of Cups. That was some type of disappointment there. Give me a jumping card, Spirit. That card tried to come out and I didn't take it. Knight of Swords reverse. No, this is just to reannuate on what Divine Spirits has been talking about, and it seems as though with the Knight of Swords reverse, he did not go back towards that divine feminine who is waiting. I also have the I have the two cards that fell out here, jumper cards. I have the Judgment reverse and a Knight of Coins reverse. So no, he is not. He has dropped that. It's been too long. It's amazing. It's been too long. He feels like that wasn't the right person for him. Judgment reverse. He feels like the divine feminine who was waiting on him, who was his soulmate soul tie, possibly twin flame counterpart here, this divine feminine who was waiting on him, he feels as though she was not the person for him. Judgment reverse card. And he has no more interest in that anymore. No more loyalty. He has put that down. That energy has stopped. And I do have the Nine of Swords reverse. He's not going back to the past. It seems as though, not going back towards that feminine, it seems as though he has created some type of victory. So if he has been manifesting this person, he has created some type of victory. But I do see some type of manifestation going on in this masculine's energy. It could be with this karmic feminine as well. But I've also been seeing that there's some type of manifestation going on in a divine feminine of light who's waiting for these guys to come back. But it seems as though they've already made their choice. With their soulmate, with this soulmate. Spirit, can you tell me, how did these soulmates here, that these masculines, how did they come along real quick? Wow, it's only 8 minutes. How did these feminines come along here? These soulmates, show me please. How did these soulmates come about that these masculines went towards here? Again, Four Wands. It's almost like a challenge. It's like they were waiting for these feminines. Wow. Yeah, these feminines are someone that they knew. These feminines may have had someone else in the past that they were talking to, waiting for at one point, wanting to make something right here. It's exactly what that is. These feminines, these divine feminines that these masculines went towards, because I got the Three of Wands here and the Four of Wands, these feminines were waiting on their true love as well. Twin flame counterparts probably as well, and soulmate soul ties. They were waiting for some type of communication at some point, at least, to bring something back towards them at some point, because I do see with the Seven of Pentacles and the Justice card, they were wanting to make something right. They were waiting on some type of communication with a masculine that they saw was their person. But see, it seems as though my divine spirits intervened in that, and these guys had to choose another path. These divine feminists chosen another path. They looked at other perspectives, and by them looking and going towards another path here, it seems as though these guys has created their they have gotten the wish fulfillment by taking a chance here, looking past this clouded path and going towards another path and creating their abundance. So that's what that was. So these masculines, basically, these feminists had someone else as well that they had in the past that was a master masculines, and they decided to look elsewhere because they were not getting what they wanted it, because they were waiting for these masculines and they were not taking charge here. It seems as though these masculines are still holding on to regret, staying in our head, not making a move towards these feminists. So these feminists chose someone else. That's what that is. It's funny because when I look into that, I was in one of those energies too. Again, I never waited, but I fall in the midst of these feminists here, these divine feminists who now have chosen soulmates, which is now bringing my divine masculines who healed and my divine feminists who left someone behind, being Sigma and Sigma masculines and feminine and Sigma feminines, and that's what that is. The well-aware people here, they are balanced in their energy. So that's what that is. This is a karmic energy that these men are leaving, but they're not going back to a original divine feminine who were waiting on them. And I just want to make that clear, you guys. I really want to make that clear. It seems as though what we all needed to really understand, and a lot of my divine feminines of light who was waiting on these guys at the time and they were not healing. When you're dealing with a darker soul, this darker narcissistic soul here, that was running away from love, it should have told you then that this masculine was not for you to love at that time, especially because these masculines in this energy that I'm reading for that was stuck in a karmic cycle may have been in these karmic cycles for a long time. It wasn't just, fly by night and now they're out, or how did they heal? No, these masculines were in this karmic energy, some of them for years, and they took that harsh karmic energy, being stuck in that karmic energy, they took it with strive and they kept healing, and divine spirits gave these guys their soulmates back in 2021, if I'm not mistaken, 2020. These guys met these soulmates back in 2020. I met my soulmate, Sigma Masculine, in 2020. And if you remember, in July of 2020, I did a reading on that these guys had met a soulmate back in 2020, probably in July area. And divine spirits were, if these guys, okay, so they met another soulmate. A lot of my divine feminists originally that was waiting on these guys, even though these masculines was in a karmic cycle, they were able to meet a soulmate in that cycle of 2020. That soulmate could have been theirs. Most likely would have been theirs. That was their person if they had healed. they would have been with that soulmate. Now, the masculines that did not heal, period, of course, lost that soulmate and lost their original partner too. They are stuck in their own regret. They're stuck in their own guilt, and you saw that in the energies a few days ago. These masculines here who did heal, even though they was in a karmic cycle at that time, they were able to heal in this karmic cycle. But the only way they were to get that divine feminine back, they had to detach from this karmic cycle. These guys detached from that karmic cycle. And they have went towards this divine feminine that they met back in 2020. Not the original feminine, as you can see, original divine feminine of light, who these guys were, their soulmates, soul ties, or twin flame counterparts. This goes to show you that these people were not, that was divine timing. People were trying to say, oh, you got to wear on divine timing, but that was divine timing. Divine timing for my divine feminines of light was as soon as they came encounter with this soulmate, soul tie, or this twin flame counterpart, was to go into their awareness, their higher awareness. That was their divine timing, to go into their awareness so they can be able to find a soulmate that they were able to get, because time waits for no one. It was never for any of you guys to wait on these guys. It was never, that was never that. Never that. Divine timing was for you guys to go into your higher awareness so you can find that person of equal yoke, of equal equality that you are in. This game is like a game of chess. You had to, chess is hard. It's not like checkers. This was a game of chess. It was for you to become this king. It was for you to become this queen. That's exactly how it was. And if you are soul source, and then you got your peasants, which is your karmic, and your karmic energy. Your prize was never to be with a karmic, a peasant. Your prize was to be with that king. Your prize was to be with that queen. And if you were not able to play this game to a point to where you was going to become this king or this queen, then you're done. It's going to be very hard for you to become this, especially this queen. But sad enough, if you did not do the work to become this king, well, you're stuck in regret. Because divine spirits are going to demolish all the narcissistic, sociopathic energy off this earth. And you're not going to be able to not only procreate children to be in that energy, nor will you be able to have that relationship, that love, that unrequited love with someone to cause this chaotic energy, this chaotic love here. Divine spirits is wiping that away. When this narcissistic love energy was presented to my divine feminines back in the past, you should have ran. No one should be wanting from true love. When this masculine came in, you guys, and this masculine literally was wanting from your love, that should have told you something. No one wants from true love. No one wants from true love. That should have told my divine feminist right there, oh, I gotta go from this guy. I did. I ran. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ran so fucking far, 900 miles away. I ran. And I even had a reader that told me that you felt something was wrong. Yes, I did. I ran from this toxic energy. Instead of this toxic narcissistic masculine wanting from you, you guys, wanting from love, you should have ran from this dark energy. Instead, you wanted to keep trying to fix this energy up to match yours, trying to fix this, even lower your energy, my divine feminist, to match yours, and it was not for you to do that. It was for you to see yourself more worthy than to be in this more to being in this dark energy that you were in, to try to fix yourself to be a perfect match with this dark energy. This masculine had to heal. but it was not for you to wait on this masculine. What a lot of my divine spirits has my divine feminines here for is to learn how to detach from anything that is not matching our energy. We were never supposed to lower ourselves to be what this dark narcissistic masculine or this egotistical world wanted us to be. That was the whole purpose of the game for us anyways, of empathic starlight. Now this is definitely a lesson learned. So karma is really tearing down a lot of things to a point to where narcissistic energy will be no more. A lot of the, like I said, masculines that did not heal all of that energy, however it be, you guys are basically in prison because you will never be no more good for anyone. A lot of these guys, again, you're going to see them on the streets, vagabonds. Some are going to be very ill, institutionalized. What divine spirits was telling me that it's going to be a point to where now, and it's even now in this energy right now, that when you will see this type of dark energy, this type of dark narcissistic energy coming from someone, a masculine energy. It could be a woman in that energy, but she's in a masculine, she has a masculine trait, masculine energy. People are going to deem this person as crazy. They're going to deem this person as crazy. It could be like, this man is crazy. And it could be their people, it could be their friends. It could be their friends or their family that they hung out with. And it's because we're in clarity now. And people are going to see this person like, you know, I didn't know, realize how I really didn't like this dude or this woman. You know, I don't really, now I see, now I know why I didn't like him. Or now I know why I didn't like her. Or why did I like her? Why did I like him? Why did I want him? Why did I want her? This is how it's going to be, because you're going to be like, this dude is crazy, man. He's acting crazy. And this masculine or this, you know, this woman may say, well, oh my goodness, I'm just me, I haven't changed. Why do they not like me or see me the same? Or why do people, you know, want for me or not wanting to acknowledge me anymore? You know, what is going on? Not only am I not having love, but I'm not having people in my corner, because this narcissistic dark energy that you are projecting out to the world now, is, we are in clarity, is going to see you as, wow, is this how he was all along? Really? Is this how he was all along? You're not going to like it. You're not going to want it. People are going to shun that energy. They're going to shun anything that is not a true divine source, light, energy, and love, and light. You're going to shun it. It's got to be in a balanced energy. If it's not in a balanced energy, love and light energy, you are not going to want it. And this narcissistic energy, it's going to be no more. This egotistical entity will be no more. And that's just what that is. Because when you give that narcissistic energy, what are you feeding? That ego, which is an entity within itself. So this is what divine spirits really wanted me to talk about. People are going to really deem these guys, narcissistic energy, as mentally ill, because they're not going to know that energy anymore. They're not going to want it. You're not going to want this hot and cold, this inconsistent energy. You're not going to want that, because again, I got the Knight of Swords reversed yesterday. If it was yesterday, I can't remember. Was it yesterday or the day before? But you're not going, this inconsistent energy with these masculines here, and this energy that I'm reading for right now, you guys, these masculines are healed off this inconsistent energy. And it came out, this card came out again a few days ago. I can't remember when, but I know in one of the readings it came out. No one's going to want this energy anymore. Not even these guys. They're healed off of that. And that's just what that is. This facade is no more. See, people were trying to keep this facade up. They were trying to manipulate people by putting this facade up, keeping this mask up. And that's just, you know, and it's kind of sad, but, you know, even when you go into COVID, A lot of people are not wearing a mask anymore. They don't want to keep this mask up anymore. They don't want that. People were wearing a mask even before COVID was here, manipulating people with this, wanting you to see what they want you to see, you know. And so that mask clarity is here. That mask is done, no more. And people are going to see that when it's not of pure energy, authentic energy, balanced energy, light and love energy, you're not going to want this shit. You're not going to want this. It's love bombing, it's gaslighting. Oh. And that's why people are going to see them as mentally ill. Because it's healed. A lot of these masculines are healing off that energy. Even your worst masculine who was in this karmic cycle is healed off that energy. So now we see how this game was about. It's about chess. It was about chess. You were not to sit here and be timid and thinking you can change everybody, because you're not here to change everybody, my divine feminines of light. You are here to be able to evolve on your own. And that's how that is. And divine spirits are going to give you somebody who's going to meet you. These masculines who were stuck in this karmic cycle, that was their karma, as I said before. My divine feminines of light is for you to learn how to keep your energy, your love, and your light to yourself. Let someone else send you that. Let someone else send you their love and their light, their energy. It's time for us to stop, because this is what this world game was doing. They was taking our light, our energy, my divine feminines, and using it for other people, using it for these karmic peasants. That's what they were using it for. You should have been learning how to contain your energy. That was one of the first lessons that I learned before I got on my journey of awakening. My first lesson. And that was back in 2000, I think in 14, 15. I went on a journey and I was taught about this game and how it was important for you to learn what to give your energy to. And you may felt like you was in love with this masculine, but this masculine was not for you. If this masculine did not come in your life the first time and show you what he wanted to show you and keep you there, not wanting you to leave, but to change to be the person that he wanted to be, because you, my divine feminines, did not need to change. This person did. You was divine feminine of light. You knew how to love. This person did not. If this person did not show you that, back then, it was a done deal. It was a done deal. That was divine timing. Divine timing was for you to move up and go towards someone else that was going to meet your match and better. That's all it was supposed to be about. Learning how to detach from this devil energy. So that's where we are, you guys. And again, dealing with the twin flame and the soulmate energy, you guys, it is what it is. That's all it was, to awaken you. To awaken you to your highest potential, period. Nothing more, nothing less than that. When these entities saw, Spirit help me, thank you. When these entities saw that in this lifetime, this ego, this narcissistic energy, and whatever devilish dark energy was going to die here, could be incest, it could be anything, that it's a dark energy, you guys. When they saw that was going to be exempt in this lifetime, that's when they brought the twin flame energy in. That's when they brought the soulmate soul tie in. Yes, they did. Because I didn't know anything about any of that until I started to awaken. And now telling you that this was true love. All it is another source of narcissistic relationships. Come on, Spirit. That's all it was. For you to see this masculine who is very narcissistic, very devilish, very dark. This masculine could have done anything to you, anything to your family, anything to your children. This man could have done anything. And you would have saw this person as your person, so you had to stick it out with him. This is what they knew. So they put a word on it, twin flame or soulmate soul tie. First thing people hear, oh, he's my soulmate. You know, yeah, he could be. We got a lot of soulmates, but is this a soul tie? He's my twin flame. Yeah, but, you know, is that good or is it bad? No, it's for you. It's not neither good nor bad. It was for you to use that connection to go to your greatness, period. Some people had sexual intercourse with that person to help that happen. Some people didn't. Just depends on what your journey was supposed to be. This is how that is. If they could not keep the toxic energy here as far as love here on this earth the way it was going to do it one way or the other. And that's just how that is. Again, love is about abundance. Love is about this world materialistic gains. That's just how it is. So, you guys, I'm going to end it there. Yep, I did good. It's 31 minutes. Thank you. I try not to go over that if I don't have to, but this was well needed. Again, all lower level relationships are going to be gone, ended. It could take from here until 3 years that this all will be demolished, or it just could be this year. I do see that we're going to be in a whole nother energy by next year. Let me see if I can find that out real quick, you guys, before I end that. Spirit, how will the relationships be in the year 2023? Hopefully it won't take me too long. I see happiness here with the 10 of Cups. Yeah. I see that some people are not going to get what they want. Wow. I do see that. I do see happiness here, but let's see what this is about. Clarify the 8 of Wands, Spirit. Some type of action and victory. Clarify the 8 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so this is going back towards my divine feminines again. If you guys is crazy, so this is going back into next year, 2023. Any of my divine feminines who are definitely waiting for a masculine to come to you, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's never going to be, because with the 8 of Wands, I do see you guys still wanting to conversate. A lot of you guys still going to be trying to communicate with these guys, and it seems as though again this shit came out again. There's no offers because there's no passion here. This person is not for you, and there is no more commitment. There is no commitment here. It's done. It seems okay. So with the Star reverse and the 3 of Wands reverse, this is my divine feelings of light. Divine spirits are really saying you're not going to get what you want with fulfillment. But I see that anyone who has went towards a person is going to have a lot of happiness next year. Let's clarify the 2 of Wands. Let's see. Yeah. Again, this is dealing with anyone who is holding on. Okay, so if my divine feminines are holding on to someone here, still holding on to someone here, this masculine again with the World reverse, 9 of Wands reverse, and the Page of Cups. Again, this person, anyone who has, this could be with the dark narcissistic masculine who did not heal either, or any of that energy. Dark narcissistic masculine who did not heal, and a divine feminine of light who did not heal. It seems as though I'm seeing you guys not changing. something hasn't changed here. Someone hasn't changed course. Because I got the World reverse, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Cups reverse. All of these cards are reversed. Someone is almost like this person's not looking to change. They're not looking to change here. Yeah. I don't like that. It's like they're not looking to change. Who is this energy, spirit? I don't like that. It's like they're not caring to change. Wow. This is a feminine here because it's hard to get the confidence, and it's hard for her to go into a higher level of mindset. It's hard for her to use her intuition. Yeah, because she's still in her head about love. Still having this mixed emotions, conflicting energy in her head. This is my divine feminine of light. This is exactly what it is. It seems as though still she's aware that she has been rejected by someone else. And this is why this masculine has separated from her. She's aware that this masculine definitely has his person in his life is divine feminine. That's crazy. Okay, so we've already went into this as in the energies before, that this was going to be in a divine feminine of light, you guys, that is still waiting on a masculine. This divine masculine now, he's a second masculine with in an emperor, a masculine, divine masculine to someone else. So we're going to get out of this. I do see happiness in some energy. Okay, thank you guys. Have a good night.